Okay? Hold on. All right. So, I don't know. I think we only got 1 minute in on the other video. Okay? So, what I was saying was, with the energy that I'm just gonna start all over, I guess. And it just came out so good the first motherfucking time, but we just gonna do it again. So, okay. What I'm sensing and picking up on is a bunch of bitter, angry, jealous, nasty energy. People don't like when people expose the truth. People don't like when people shine a light on the dirty things that they do. People don't like when the society or social media has a certain way of looking at them. But when they take now these are the people that thought that somebody needed a deeper look in your life, right? Probably just prove that you just are a regular person beyond or besides the dirty stuff that these people been doing with sorcery and witchcraft and paperwork and documents and whatever, doctored up documents and whatever. So it's almost like somebody trying to shine a light on your life and make you look bad, and the light get turned around and start getting shown on them because they thought that it would never happen that way. So what I see is a bunch of ugly people that, because you are yourself and you go with the flow of your emotions and you express exactly how you feel. And so again, they think they want to punish you because you're somebody that expresses yourself and expresses the way that you feel about things, even when you're angry. Even when you're happy, when you're sad, when you're calm, when you're chill, you know, when you're having your feathers ruffled or whatever, you're going to remain being yourself. And this is something that the world cannot stand. Right? So they think that you need abuse or bullying or something like this to help you get the point that they're in charge and you're not. And I feel like that may work for most people, but it don't work for me. Like I said, I feel like I'm not perfect, but I try again and live an orderly life. I follow the 10 commandments. But again, I do think that if people kill, they should be killed. I'm just saying. Certain people. Okay? I feel like, I guess the thing has to go the way. I just went to see Thor yesterday. And, you know, the guy was angry at the gods and coming at the gods. Same thing. It's just a cleansing needs to happen. And I feel like people think that it's coming, but they thought that they would be able to hurry up and end the righteous ones or the ones that are looking to be righteous before it came. So now they're trying to shame you or shun you even more and say things like, God wants you, you know, and that's what I said. I can't stand nobody trying to tell me what my daddy said. Now, if you really think you're a real son of God or you're a real son, all right? If you really think you're a real God or a king or you're tapped in, can't nobody, I don't care what church, mega church, Baptist corner church, it don't matter where you go. Like I said, can't nobody tell me, can't nobody tell me but the inner me what my God said, okay? So again, maybe we dealing with different gods, like I just said in the other video, but I think it got cut off. Maybe some people, maybe the entire world is worshiping Satan, and that's why they don't like those of us that are like God. They know they can't really kill you or harm you, you know. It's almost like you don't die, you multiply. So this is making me think. I had to read back a little bit here when we're talking about number 85 in the book of Enoch. I had to read that last, number 9, that last paragraph here. Because it was talking about these bulls, these great white bulls multiplying, right? So I feel like these people thought they would end you before, you know, before some cycle came back up where, you know, these things that they've been doing in the dark are going to be being exposed. And it's like, you can say what you want to say about me. Again, nothing nobody never said about me did no harm to me. I really didn't give a fuck. And I'm pretty sure, again, now that I'm thinking back, people might have been watching me and talking about me behind my back for a very long time. That doesn't bother me. Is when you try to come and tap into my energy. Is when you steal from me. Is when you come into my energy field and take ideas or take something. Is when you come into my home or you send that shit directed to my home. That's when we have a problem. because I don't do that to anyone. If you're getting something, then you're probably getting it back because you sent it over here and I sent that shit back, or it just got sent back. People are upset because you want to operate and live in your life and deal with your emotions and heal yourself as you go. Nobody can tell you. Somebody going to try to say, somebody that, oh, these people just, I can't stand them. And God hated people. Okay? Just that's what the Bible say. All right? So I'm just saying. But somebody had the nerves after, like, I don't know what they doing in the dark, but because they don't get caught or they don't get punished or they don't get persecuted, they're able to keep doing it. And that's how I know they're dealing with a higher up energy of Satan running the world right now. And that's just what it is. Okay? But I feel like it's some little bit of heat getting on their back, because I can tell by the demeanor. I can tell by the way they switching up and what they saying and what they sounding. Now they want to try to tell you, calm down. Ain't no calming down. It's almost like, again, we got Godzilla and Kong in the same motherfucking body. And I don't bow down to nobody. Something that is a natural reaction for me is when source sit me down, but it's different than man or a person or somebody that I can look at across the room trying to tell me something, or somebody that I'm seeing across in a damn TV screen telling me something. Talking about you might handle things in a, and these people that swear up and down they're not watching you, but you might handle things in an aggressive way or something like this. And God is saying that he don't want you to do that. Bitch, God, why he went to you and he ain't come to me? Why he came to you and he ain't came to me? What you mean? I can't. Some of these so-called gurus that been exalted, they've been put, like I said, they putting lipstick on pigs, and and exalting them above the holy ones so that you can look to them as gurus. Oh, and they'll look down on the ones that don't have no growth. It's something about this, like, oh, but look at her platform and look at how she grew. And it's just like, I just be seeing what the goddamn. I can't with people. I can't, y'all. My stomach hurt. I can't with people. Oh, my goodness. I think they really think that I don't have gifts. I really think that they really think that they took them all and that I can't see. It's just so funny. Come like, these is grown adults. These are people like people actually looking up to. And a lot of these people are sorcerers. And again, you give them their power. They don't really have all that energy and that power. When they tell you to send a picture of you and their daddy into their channel, you better watch out. You hear what I'm saying? I'm telling you, you talking about generational curses and hexes. Now, what if it really wasn't God that did that? What if it was these people that was playing God that put them hexes on you and it really just mean that they did some paperwork on your ass? What if that's what that mean? What if that mean in the 1800s? Because we know the Bible ain't only talking about when you think it was made. What if these were the things the conquerors and the colonizers came into the lands and just told you, and you just went with it for a long time, and it just seemed like if you know about it, then it just really is a choice. So anyways, let's calm down. I mean, that really made but I needed that laugh. I needed it. I needed it, you know, because I just said the first things first. Why God ain't come tell me? If God wanted me to do that, why God ain't tell me? Then they'll say something like, well, you ain't listening. You ain't listening. Oh my goodness. These are people that smile in your face and all the time they want to take your place. So really, you just got to keep your composure. You know what I'm saying? People may think that you mean or violent by the things that you say, but these are just really things that people are thinking. They're just not saying, but they've been indoctrinated or educated into thinking a certain way. Education means training. It don't even really mean learning. So you've been educated. You've been trained. To see things a certain way, to trust that rather than trust that which is within you. So again, we're going to talk about, and you know, I'm hoping that I covered whatever I covered in the first video. You know, when you do one that's real good, you know, it's never the same when you start the camera back up again, but whatever. So we're going to talk about, again, this energy here. And I saw in my sleep a white bull likewise grow and become a great white bull. And from him proceeded many white bulls, and they resembled him. And they began to beget many white bulls, which resembled them, one following the other, even many. So again, this makes me think about, like I said, in Asia, in ancient Asian cultures, they used to call elephants oxen. So, but also this is giving me the energy of that Republican energy, or the elephant when it comes to the Republican Party. All right, just like donkey energy gives me Democratic energy. Riding in on a donkey, that means that then he was on the same team as the Democrats until he probably saw something. This is probably Jesus talking. This could also be, again, the red bull. You understand what I'm saying? The one that gives you wings, okay? Or seeming to. Again, I'm in the middle. You know, I don't know. There may be some people that are, you know, independent or more liberal or something, but we're talking about these bulls and these donkeys. We know that in the 1800s, and at some point in time through this story, that so-called black people were more Republican in times of antiquity, okay? So it kind of tripped me out the other day when I seen this white supremacy thing starting back up, and I seen a clip on Fox News now, and I shared it on Facebook under Shay Seeking now, about Miss Obama speaking about white supremacy and how so-called white people been always scared of so-called black people, and that when they would move into the neighborhoods, they would move out and they still scared of them and running from them. And I'm thinking, where? Because it was talking about something about her in Martha's Vineyard, and I don't know why the ancestors been calling me to go check out the scene in Martha's Vineyard. So I was just talking about Martha's Vineyard, and I just looked it up actually on Google yesterday to see how far it was from where I was coming from. And it's funny that we pop up with the energy of them talking about her in Martha's Vineyard and this thing about white people. And I'm saying, wait a minute, we're talking about, because I have to think now. I also know that white means pure. I also know that it means fine, pure means fine, and these things like this. So it's almost like this clairvoyant. They didn't like the Gnostics, so what they want to do, burn them at the stake. Say it's something wrong with them and not them, right? Get rid of them. You know, make sure these is the ones when certain gods come back, they make sure that these are the ones that's last, or the ones that don't get shit. Because this is their land. This is occupied by these people, these outsiders. They have made a profession at bringing people in your likeness into your land and allowing them privileges and giving them some type of control or something in these prominent I'll say primarily so-called Caucasian jobs or industry. The reason why it's changing and we're seeing more people that look like you and me is because they're not you and me. You understand what I'm saying? They rather go to Africa and grab sons of Africa. I think, was it Lincoln that said, why increase the sons of Africa? I can't remember. I can't remember if it was Lincoln or Benjamin. I can't remember who it was that said, why increase the sons of Africa? But there's something here, because I'm thinking about this, something that's telling me about Africa being on the East Coast, or the Blackwater people, the oldest or older people that might have been on the East Coast here in the Atlantic Ocean over here in the Americas. Because it must have been a York already there before there was a New York. Just like the Orleans in the Midwest, I think prior to the New Orleans that's in the South. So it made me think more so about white supremacy. And is it really the so-called Caucasian? Because if I look at it, so-called black and so-called white people don't have no power really at this point in time. You've been deceived to be against each other for so long. Now they brought a new batch of individuals in here that, again, is who you really need to be worried about. Because that whole American pie, sweet potato pie, America is going to be gone out the door. You see what I'm saying? With whatever the fuck these people have up their sleeve, America will be no more. Like I put something up about, you know, how it was Eurasia or something back in the antiquities. It's like, it's almost like, I don't know, I made up a term. Like Prussia, China or some shit like that, because it's almost seeming like that's what this is. Been bought out, lent out. Americans get lint in their pocket and everybody else get some type of abundance. I'm just wondering, again, this is alleged now. We know that people are just making up scenarios. There's acts and things going on alongside whatever's going on this plane. So we're just talking allegedly. This is what they're doing. And then again, like I said, with these third generation grandfathered in immigrants, are usually the ones, and their children are the ones that are being abundant, while they come in again like an eagle and come up real high and bring Americans down real low. All right. Now, this is not just so-called black people. These are so-called white people, so-called Mexicans, so-called whoever been here already for a long time now. So that bothers me that somebody is that cocky to come out and say something like that, because I know that deep down inside she know that we know that I know what the hell she's talking about. The people that they're practicing is genocide, paper genocide or otherwise. It's that energy. It's that energy. It may have even started there. I seen something about on the do not, there was some list that I found about do not, something, I think it was like about like a pardon or what is it that Kim Kardashian went to talk to the President Trump about? The prison reform or something like this. It was some kind of list or something that I found online. And it was saying like, do not grant these people whatever. And I remember seeing people from my family's name on that list. So I had to go back a minute and I said, hold on. Is this what this been? That some of us have been in prison because of who we are? Because we are those old God energies? Because again, we know that Obama was the first African-American president, meaning he was somebody that was of African descent, whether that's the old world Africa here or the one across the waters. It just doesn't matter. It wouldn't be the same as you or I. You get what I'm saying? Being president. So really, you really had your first so-called African-American president, but African-American mean an African that lives in America, since there is no Africa-America. I used to wonder when I was little, why can't so-called black people be American? Why we got to be African-American? I never been to Africa. And if we all from Africa, and that's the cradle of civilization. That's what I was thinking about earlier. Then, or the motherland, then why are not white people called African? Yeah, why aren't we all just called African Americans if we're all from Africa? These are things I used to think when I was young, y'all, okay? But again, the white supremacy that they're worried about is the inflation that comes with a natural awakening of or ascension of those who are the origines, that their laws and lies and their documentations and their doctored up paperwork. These are the people that they're splicing and taking eggs and energy from when in their laboratories with these also galactic confederations. They want to take and they want to give nothing, because anything that these particular gods or these people that's passing out favors right now, which is probably just Satan giving desires. And these people are going to have to pay back in blood. It's almost like that energy about, everybody got a deal. I did it without one. This whole energy of like me starting to see these readers and stuff with these forever flowers on their tables. They incorporated. You know what I'm saying? So they're incorporated. So I mean, what are you? Once I see something like that, I'm not jealous of your deal. No. I'm not jealous of your deal. I'm just pointing out something that you would probably rather not have the people not know. I'm just seeing something being laid out here that looks very similar than what we already been doing here. And I'm just that bulldozer this time that will come in and mow that shit down. It's the same way these people didn't think no time or they didn't have no second thought about what they were trying to do to our bloodlines. Of the scribes, the OG energy or the gods, bringing in these new tech gods and trying to force people into some form of assimilation within this so-called simulation. So I don't even know why the name Sims keeps coming up. There's something about it, okay? There's something about it. But no, when they're talking about white supremacy, low key, they want you to think about some white people in the KKK. Really, it's talking about the original people of the Americas being activated or anointed by something that's higher than all these people. And they are supposed to be the ones that are in order, that bring order to the court. But usually they don't survive. It's only a small amount of them left. They've been chased around the whole country or the whole landmass, turned into migrant workers or Slavic people or slaves in their own land, sent into exile in their own land. So that's a little lesson about even people that look like you. People is so like, oh, we this, we that, we that. Do you even know them people? I'm talking about even people up in your family might not even be the same motherfucker they was 10 years ago. Because when we're talking about altars in that biblical text, we're talking about people with altered mindsets or altered or have been changed or swapped out. They want to call a higher calling or that elevated sense of thought, because you're not supposed to be thinking anymore, not freely anyway, a curse or a problem, or these are the people that we need to get rid of. See, they're looking at you like that about who, with agility and things like this, mindset, who's thinking, who's not. Those are the things that they're looking at. They're not looking at your skin color. They never was. It was about who you were. In all actuality, you don't think about the fact of how we grew up and how we were with each other back in the day and stuck together in families and stuff like that. And you start noticing that late 80s, 90s, when the drugs and shit came in, you know what I'm saying? You ain't noticed that, it's just some of these people you just can't deal with in your neighborhood. It's just some of these people that you just can't deal with. You don't know they thinking. It be a couple of them motherfuckers though. You know who I'm talking about. That you grew up around that was just hotheads. That was they just didn't give a fuck. I always looked at energy. And I don't care if you ain't like me or not, and you thought I didn't want to be around it or not, you damn right. That's not, I'm not talking about my people, because I was coming into certain communities and neighborhoods and shit to be around my people. It was them other motherfuckers that I didn't resonate with. They just didn't like you. I had to deal with dislike on another motherfucking level my whole life. And you think that something gonna change today? The only thing changed for me is I realized that the hate could be also coming from family members or shadow energy of these family members that I've been close to and best friends and shit been planted in my life for some old reason. It's definitely some old Truman toes. Why is it? This is the second thing about some damn toes today. Somebody said something about something on a toe. I don't know, something. So we got Bahamadia. Knowledge, okay? We got Nikki D, order, all right? We got Sister Soldier, power, all right? I think some song by Soldier Boy or something. I changed my Pandora to like the 2000s or something like that. And it was a lot of stuff coming in, okay? All right, we got Eve Change, okay? We got Foxy Brown with attitude, all right? We got Mia X with strength. All right. We got Salt and Pepper with sexuality. All right. We got Remy Ma with courage. I'm hearing it's all in me. All right. And we got the White Buffalo Woman. All right. And we're going to stop here. Well, we got segment 2. Let's stop there. I'm hearing it's a mood with 𝘍𝘢𝘤𝘢. Okay. You never know who you may be an inspiration to. But these people want to hush you, embarrass you, and shun you. Shame on you. We got Lilith, the first woman, the first lady up in the building. Okay, let's see. All right, we are our ancestors to a certain extent. Lilith today may not be like Lilith yesterday, but if I see some shit that's off, I'm calling it out. I feel like this is why they used to call people sirens. So let's see what kind of energy we dealing with when it's coming to this book. All right. And then we're going to go ahead and reiterate on these in a minute. All right. So again, let's not forget that I put it up on Instagram, but yeah, white supremacy is supposed to mean that, you know, oh, this is something that so-called black people should be scared of, or indigenous or autochthonous people. But it's really you fighting against your own self. It's you really fighting against your own leaders that have been anointed by the gods in order to lead. And choosing man, his money, his God, his son, his tools, his you know, tech, his pharmaceuticals, his this, his that, so far away from nature. People think being in nature means going on the walk. Hell, it was even me. Instead of being like in tune with it. So again, these things are showing me that these people have been, what's that? Thanks. These people have been very bold with their actions against our ancestors. I'm talking about the ones that can feel it for a very long time. And very haughty about it too, because they use these terms and legalese and things like this where you won't really understand what they're saying. To keep that division between the true Americans, or the ones that our families and our ancestors shed blood on this soil, not Africa. With their science, y'all remember trust science, those signs and shit like this? Where did it get you? Where did trust in all these people with these degrees and things like this and all these credentials, where did that get you? Where did that get us? Taking what you need from the poor or the weak or the children that are coming in as leaders, old jealous gods that don't want to mentor. They'd rather shun you for your gifts or cut you off the vine too early, so thinking that you won't grow. Thinking they'll harden your heart and just leave you there with those scars or those battle scars. They want to kill love. Even the love you have for yourself. Because then you'll just become a robotic person that just hustle all day and all night. And you turn around at the end of your life and you realize you missed out on time with family, time doing things you would have enjoyed. You know, all this time. I was thinking 2 years it been like somebody been trying to abuse me mentally or with 5G or whatever. And, you know, they're not winning. But it's just saying, well, couldn't you have done something else with that time? Couldn't you been a real mentor? Couldn't you took me in under your wing? Couldn't you show me something that I needed to know? Couldn't you did this? Couldn't you? Couldn't when I was being hurt by these demonic energies or these alterations or these little fun things that they were doing to people's energy to cause harm? You couldn't? You couldn't? These are people that are watching everything you do. You couldn't? So again, this energy of these great white bulls is giving me something about, you know, these pure or white hat or pure something, these energies that are aligned with something here, okay? Collecting up a group of people, like what I said, is something that is, again, something on a spiritual essence or something like that. I don't know. It's making me think again about a black bull goring the red one. But I feel like, I don't know, this got something to do with like, I don't know. I mean, I guess maybe it has something to do with Orleans. It has something to do with Martha's Vineyard. And it has something to do with maybe some Siberian energy or something like this. The North or something like that. The Queen of the North. A son of the North. I don't know what this have to do with. But it's almost like, I don't know. Maybe it's something that, like I said, those two last names keep flashing to me. Like I said, you know, that it's like a Carter energy, but there's something, like I said, about New York. We just brought up New York or Yorktown or something like this. And it also has something to do with, like I said, Orleans. Something about pool or pools. I think that's Elijah Poole is somebody's name. These family trees or something for 1,000 years or 500 years or 300 years or 30 years. Boom, boom, boom. Whatever we talking about. All right. It's like I want to change the narrative, whatever it is. I was here to break these generational curses. So I don't know. So again, it says the fall of the angels and demoralization of mankind, 86. All right. It says, and again, I saw with my eyes as I slept, and I saw the heaven above, and behold, a star fell from heaven, and it arose and eat the pastures. Yeah, it says and eat or ate. We can change it, I guess. And pastured amongst those oxen. All right, so this may be also this energy. I don't know, I'm seeing some type of prejudice energy or something here, okay? But I'm just saying this could be against white light or white energy, not just fair skin. When they saw the women and they saw they were fair, I think that they were talking about fair and balanced or fair or, you know, just pure or something, you know, like I'm saying something like this. It has something to do with this as well. It doesn't actually just only mean, or it could not only mean about your skin color, but even it can. Because again, the people that are dealing right now may not, or these demons or these other individuals or angels or, you know, people that don't understand, they may also be seeing it like that. They know that there's a challenge or something for them to do. But again, they may be also looking at it as the skin color and start treating people differently when it's really about the energy. But I doubt that these old world energies don't know what they're doing. That's what I'm saying. All right. So this could be also, like I said, somebody coming up and slewing or doing something or joining to fairer energy or fair skin energy or something. Maybe somebody was deemed Maybe some entities or energies were deemed unclean and somebody seen that they were, because also unclean could mean certain things. Somebody could think that you're talking about body odor or something like I said, lack of knowledge, all right? But we're talking about, again, pure at heart. And after that, I saw the large and the black oxen. Okay, so this is giving me, again, when it's talking about the large and the black, the oxen, this is making me think about two individuals, okay, entities or individuals or something here. And behold, they all changed their stalls and pastures and their cattle and began to live with each other. All right, this could be like a no man. I'm hearing like a he-man woman hater, or again, this could be woman hater, meaning hater of, you know, these people that are coming into the country and trying to run over it. But these could also be he-man woman haters as people that don't want to deal with feminine energy no more. But what they don't realize, they've been fooled into doing exactly what somebody wants, and then these people are going to go on and blame women or black women or these women or those women, when it's really, in all actuality, it was some type of program that was done, a secret program here to get people really hooked on, to open you up to your real twin flame, and then close the door and cause some type of harm or hurt or some type of scarring that you will not get over. You will continue to seek that energy. It's almost reminding me of Thor, I'm telling you. So this is something that causing a barrier. You remember when she went up to the thing, the dome thing or whatever, in his weapon or whatever was, I don't know why I want me an action figure. You know what I'm saying? I want me a fucking Thor action figure. I don't know. It took me back to the Thundercats and He-Man and them and the action figures that we had. Anyways, okay, that's off subject, all right? Because I used to like the little toy, like the little weapons and stuff like that. But anyways, okay, until they got it stuck in your foot or someone was walking in the middle of the night. Okay, let's stop, y'all. But what I'm saying is, okay, the little wrestlers, y'all remember the wrestlers? See, this is what I'm talking. Okay, let's stop. All right, okay, hold on. Okay. I'm going there. All right, so anyway, like I was saying, it was broken into pieces or whatever when she came to it, and it was under the dome. It was under the dome. You get that? Because how much I can resonate with Jane or whatever her name is in that love story, I can also resonate with being that hammer. I can also resonate with being a weapon. It's not my fault that somebody made me into a weapon. That's my exterior. It's not my interior. And the fact to meet somebody that can sense that and see that, and you see that in them, and so many people want to tear it apart. It's like, okay, if it makes you guys happy, you can have it, but really you can't. Really you can't. I don't even want to say shit like that no more. Nah, you can't. I mean, this is God stepping on other gods to get girl. Like, I feel like this has something to do, but it don't have nothing to do with, like I said, it really don't have nothing to do with your outer appearance or your beauty. I feel like this is, I mean, it can have something to do with that too, but I feel like it also is a deep connection with soul. It's like when you home, like when you sense that energy of that vibe or whatever, or that vibe, you know, it's like home. But also you don't want to be deceived by Satan or deceived by these energies either that are using 5G to give synthetic emotions and energies as well. That can mislead you, okay? But they can also put people in harm's way, unfortunately. It's almost like Russian roulette now. At this point, I feel like for me, in my twin, it's like landmines, or like I said, a road paved with, it's not the yellow brick road, but it's a road paved with guns and roses. Hand grenades thrown and sprinkled through that motherfucker. So again, this might be also, like I said, some kind of information being exchanged or something here. All right. And again, these are people that are changing their stalls. So they may be changing their people out. They may be also going to younger people, right? Because they can be fooled and deceived. And because there was something about children being held in darkness there. I know that there was an experience here, a phenomenon a couple of months ago with my daughter saying that she felt like she was trapped in darkness or something like this. Now, it's almost like I'm feeling like her shadow self might have been tethered. Same thing here. A shadow self may have been tethered somewhere or in a trap house or something like that. All right. So again, we have, yeah, they changed their stalls and their pastures and their cattle and began to live with each other. So again, this could be like some kind of communal living or something like this. And again, I saw in the vision and looked toward the heavens, and behold, I saw many stars descended and cast themselves down from heaven to the first star. And they became bulls amongst those cattle and pastured with them and amongst them. And I looked at them and saw, and behold, they all let out their privy members. Hold on. Privy? You know, I don't know why I thought about this. I don't know what I thought about this. You know what I just thought about when I read that? It was this boy named Juan, I think. Martha. Okay, so these names is coming up. Priscilla, Martha, Juan, Lupe, Nancy. Okay, so these names are coming up. Like, these are people that I grew up with, okay? And I remember being, we moved from my childhood home and from with my mom and my dad and my brothers and sisters, brother and sister. I don't know why I said brothers, okay? We have cleanse here, all right? Now, it was a point of me maybe about to go back to that building, actually. But, excuse me. I remember now that this boy, he came and he I thought he was cute, a cute little Puerto Rican boy, okay? And they came to my house or whatever and they exposed themselves. I was just thinking the other day about the time when I got my butt towed up. I don't know what I was thinking, y'all. Because the other day I said, I want to go outside and lay naked under the sun. Okay, and so I was like, you know, my daughter keeps saying something about how you gonna go run around in the woods, mom, and naked if you don't lose that tummy or whatever. And I keep thinking, why are you keep on saying that? And I don't know if it's something about some communal living or some shit like this or something. I don't know. Maybe she know about the future. I don't know. But, you know, it was making me think about that time when I walked outside off the front porch, all right? And I walked out and naked, I think. I might have been naked and walked outside. And I see my daughter just go outside almost pretty much naked the other day to get some mail off the front. She grown now, okay? And I'm like, girl, what is wrong with you? But anyways, and I remember I got towed up from the floor up right then and there. But it's making me wonder about this energy here. It's almost like something about some artificial sun or something about something here where people are being led out. I don't know. It's something about even acts in the night under the moon. There's something here. We got dance here. But I remember that. I remember getting a spanking for walking outside in broad daylight with no clothes on, out the front on the main street too. But I remember this boy, he came to the house and he was playing around. You know, this is when children actually played outside, okay? And this boy came to the house and he was by himself or whatever, and we were talking and playing. He was just messing with me and the girls or whatever. And then, you know how during the day, you know, the crowd of children get bigger and bigger. Children start coming out or whatever. And he came back with a whole bunch of other boys, Puerto Rican, Hispanic boys or whatever. And they all came and they pulled their wee-wees out. And I think he was like chew on me with balls or whatever the fuck it's called, okay? And I'm like, what? And we're like, what do that mean? I remember that. Hold on. So I don't know. This make me think about that too. But I'm pretty sure this name is not what this. I mean, I don't know. I don't know, y'all. It's resonating though here. We got teach. Okay. So, okay. So again, let's go ahead and read this, y'all. Okay, enough with all the stories, okay? It says, I saw many stars descend and cast themselves down from heaven to that first star, and they become bulls against those cattle and pastured with them. So again, this, ooh wee. Okay, so this the serpent, y'all. This the serpent on the world card. Hold on, let's get it out. This may be the serpent. Okay, we got the devil. We got the emperor. We got somebody that don't want to cut. The strength card. This the same shit that was out here earlier. I mean, or the other day. Yeah, okay. So, this is the energy here, all right? So, we got the Wheel of Fortune energy. But I don't know, y'all. Okay, let me not. Okay, listen to this. Okay, this is the only point I want to make. With this serpent falling down, this is making me think about this. This could be a star energy that's falling down here. But they may not be bad. You know what I'm saying? This might be one of the oldest, wisest. But again, if they're cunning or not, you know, there's other serpents. I'm telling you, it was more people in the garden. So this could be that energy of their wheel of fortune, being able to do the things, being able to rape and pillage or multiply and be fruitful. Their thing has shattered or broken here. So again, I guess that is the end. That is who are the elites and who are the ones that are down low. Documents have been destroyed or something possibly. And now these people think that they're scot-free. So they'll probably try to shut up people like you and me. So something like this doesn't matter in the end because they can't really harm you, but they were able to make it away with some things here. But I feel like whoever these people that they run away with, the shit ain't gonna last long. Whatever I see fighting or something like that. Yeah, something manipulative bitch here, okay? Something is not going to pan out really well. And it's because of the cornerstone that they rejected. It's because this Wheel of Fortune actually was for these other two people. But somebody use soothsaying and magic or something to get this person to go off with them. All right. I'm hearing like Leo, Virgo, Gemini, something like this. Maybe Scorpio. Could be a Taurus energy somewhere behind the scenes. Aries. Okay. Again, somebody rejected this cup. Okay. Or the cornerstone. It may be an emperor because of the devil. All right. Because this bitch is a devil. Whoever this is, okay? Now, the devil ain't always bad in my eyes. I don't know. The devil, and we're talking about the serpent. The serpent didn't lie. That's all I can say about the serpent. Now, they might have had a cunning way or something like this, but the serpent, that serpent at that moment in the Bible did not lie. Unless, again, not that death. Unless they ain't talking about that kind of death. Yeah, we got something to do with a high priestess too. Okay? And there's heartbreak here. All right? Look, I think we getting all what we need right here. We got the Empress here. This heartbreak that was done to the Empress because of this high priestess and these other bitches. And Sneaky Pete is right behind it. Right? Walking off with her goods and her whatever here. Okay? We got King David here, the Four of Pentacles. Somebody might have been keeping somebody in the dark about something, but I feel like this was in reverse the other day, so something has come to light, but I feel like somebody flipped the switch and put somebody else back in the dark. It's not because of their behavior or they're bad or they need to stop or they need to control. No, it's because this King David energy don't want whatever this is to come out. They don't know that somebody is loyal to them. even if they didn't want to be with them. I mean, I keep hearing the masculine saying, why couldn't we just sleep together and that's it? Well, I don't even know if that occurred. Because whatever these people do, they try to blind the real gods. Two of Cups energy. We got the Magician in reverse here. And we got the Five of Wands here. All right? And we got somebody standing their ground here with this Seven of Wands. I'm hearing just be a man about it. Or somebody standing tall for somebody. But it may be the wrong person. It may be the right person, maybe the wrong person. The Magician is in reverse, so maybe somebody can actually see that they've been under a spell. We got this Mohammedan energy here, okay? With the birch trees, it's almost giving me the energy of this woman behind him. It's almost like somebody, this is like the mighty king. He looks so mean and so whatever, but behind him is really the mean energy possibly. You know, he could be also a little bit, you know, arrogant or something like this, okay? But remember the tree, the image of the birch trees that we pulled the other day with the woman's face sitting right here in between those birch trees. It was birch trees on both sides. The water. So again, the water has something to do with his face or whatever. This could be the face of God behind him, all right? Because this could be one of her first husbands. This could be one of Astra's first husbands. Astra's could have been or Astarte or Astareth of America. Could have been a husband of Muhammad and Jesus. But again, their cups are empty here. Because somebody owes somebody something. All right? And somebody think they're getting away with that shit. And somebody like, not so fast. All right? I feel like this video is a day late. But I feel like it don't never matter. We can still bring death to a situation here. It's almost like somebody ruined somebody's view on something. Even their views on social media, they ruin somebody's views, a certain point of view. And that just created a weapon of mass destruction. People are afraid to hear what's going to come out of the mouth of some. You took something godly and you tried to ruin it, and you got a weapon of mass destruction. It's almost like when Hope turned around to the people in the school and said, "Put me down. Can't you see I'm about to kill all of us? But I have a different vision. I have a dream. I have a dream." And there was something about this energy of a Martin Luther King, something's daughter being president in 2024. In 2024. And I don't know if y'all remember now, like I said, this could be sons, could be descendants, or people that got somewhere in the family line or something like this, period, okay? Now, I'm just saying that we put those pictures up. I put that picture up about a year ago when I did that I Have a Dream thing on here. Of my phenotype with Martin Luther King's phenotype. What? I see it. It's cute. I'm in the middle of a video though. I can look at those when I go in there. All right. So again, I'm thinking we're talking lineage, or we're talking about, again, star seed quality energy here. Yeah. Emperor status, emperor, empress status. This is old world energy here. So again, this star could have been looked at as a serpent or a snake. All right. Somebody might recognize who they really are. Somebody may not have fit in. This might be somebody that got kicked out. Trying to keep it peaceful. Yeah. Somebody might have been trying to keep it peaceful. Okay. Some situation here. Again, Satan or one of these bitches, they think that, I don't know, that one of these people in the indigenous community that came up off of our energy and our information that were planted in our community, so for you to trust them, all right, are working with high-level world leaders and governments for this so-called buyout of America or takedown of America, whatever. This story just repeats itself. It's just what it is. Unless you catch it in the making and you're able to do something about it. But it's almost like America as we knew it. It's like, who will survive in America? Because America is going to stand up until, I don't know. It's almost like that Columbia, that Athena, that masculine, feminine energy that will not, because I'm not doing anything wrong to anyone. Again, this is something here. It won't be televised. And I looked at them and saw, and behold, they all let out a privy member or a privy member like a horse, and began to cover the cows and the oxen, and they all became pregnant and bare elephants and camels and asses. So again, this is giving me also, like I said, somebody slanging wands, okay? This could be also somebody taking and putting some kind of documentation in the name of children so that they can marry those children, and those children can get the abundance or whatever, to skip over like the line of succession here. It could be that too. So again, it could be somebody trying to take over children. Okay. Yeah, I feel like this is what this is. They fell because they fell like that, possibly. I don't know. I'm hearing watering the garden. I kept hearing that all day yesterday. So your children may be doing one-off energy, you know, and it's almost like, I don't know. I feel like somebody keep taking my energy and splicing it with my children. Like now, you know, I used to be able to cook really good, okay? And now my children are cooking really good. And I'm okay with that. But it's almost like people are taking my powers, that I'm about to die or be killed off or something. And so people are taking my powers, almost like Jane in the Thor movie, taking my powers and dispersing it amongst other people. You get what I'm saying? But they never gave me the chance to fully use my own powers while I was here. You know what I'm saying? Like that. It's like not knowing who you are, and then somebody coming in and trying to take your powers away, and you never got a chance to even tune in on them or anything. But I feel like they can't really do this, but they can create other energies, but then those energies will be attacking you. It's almost like your white blood cells attacking your body, whatever, like a lupus or something like this. So again, you know what? It makes me want to look at what this disease is when it comes to lupus or rheumatoid arthritis or something like this. When the members of your body attack you, and then you pull your fucking sword out of truth and you cut all they fucking heads off. You understand what I'm saying? So this Goliath energy could just be compartment, like multiplied into a lot of different energies here. The Antichrist is not a man, it's a movement. It is a movement. So again, this is reminding me of the Denmark VC energy about the uprising against these people. But what I'm hearing is either he was, or some of these people he was going against were the original peoples of this land. They wanted the land. Nobody wanted to share the crop no more. They just wanted it. You understand what I'm saying? So just because in your history books they give you the images, and a lot of these people had their faces painted. So, you know, Denmark VC also, if you look at his phenotype and his features, he looked like Washington. All right? General Washington or President Washington. But anyways, okay. Like I said, a lot of the stuff, they gave you the imagery of this white and black thing, but we're really talking about light and dark energy. We're really talking about another level of seeing things. Yeah, there could have been something about skin color too, but really, it would never really was. Race was not about your skin color. It was about the race to the top. So these people killed, steal, did all these things. So if we know at the top right now, then that's where you just need to go ahead. They cut the cornerstones off at the lower ranking when we were coming up from commoner, peasants, and servants. When God said where he was going to bring these people from, they went there and they cut those heads off before you can even make it to the top. So now since you know where the fuck they at, then you just go. You see what I'm saying? It ain't no need for nobody to be doing all that. You can do whatever the fuck you want to do. But I'm just telling you, just go to the top. I feel like that's what God meant by there no stone shall be unturned. what they say, follow the money trail, the top. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Because really, these people don't have nowhere to really hide. And if you're scattered like that, then what are you really gonna do? I don't know why I feel like somebody robbed the White House or some other buildings. So it says here, like horses, and began to cover the cows with, okay, and they all became pregnant and bare elephants and camels. So this is Democrats. These camels can also be talking about Muslim energy or Arabic energy or something like this. And then the asses could be talking about Republicans, or camels could, you know, I'm hearing lady humps. Look at my humps, okay? So again, this could be also, like I said, I don't know why why I'm hearing a energy saying waste man. So maybe the liberal, like, I don't know, I keep hearing raw, go raw, or give it raw, or something like this. So this could be talking about, like I said, something about boys town, boys something energy here. Lady boy, I don't know, something like this. It's about these secret, whatever that's behind these groups, and how they really feel about women, and why they really make women cover themselves and cover their face and cover their, because I feel like with some of these groups, they want to imagine that it's something else. Dude, just be a man about it. Because we're talking cultural. This ain't even personal. This shit is universal and cultural. So-called cultural, because we already broke that down. We know what the fuck that means. This could be where we're coming up with this energy of these fake wombs, or these secret hysterectomies, government program. You know what I'm saying? Some people, you know, taking members out of people's faculties or bodies. It's like my people knew how to get me until you ruined it. So these are people that took cornerstones off of the indigenous community and put lipsticks on pigs and put them in a position and dressed them up real nice in front of you. And they offer you some desirous energy. But how you gonna offer somebody's land that ain't even fucking yours? If we're talking about third generation energy, or fourth even, it still ain't yours. American Indians wasn't selling land. They wasn't supposed to. They wasn't allowed it or allowed it to be able to do it that way. So if you really want to be a toxinist, what the fuck is you talking about? That means you're going against that particular God and you're dealing with Satan, or you do the works of your father, the devil. Period. Now, this day and age, we buy homes on allotted lots. But it made me think about earlier, what was the story in the Bible when it was a neighbor or something that didn't like their lot, they wanted the neighbor's lot. I said, let me find out if this some shit somebody doing spell work. At a party next door, in order to get these people to off themselves or move or think their house is haunted or not want to be in their home, so a motherfucker can come in and invade your home or take over your home or purchase your shit too. It took like 1.5 years for these people to move in. I just be questioning shit all the time. I feel like low-key is a lot of stuff that been going on that has something to do with a takeover, low-key, in Russia. I don't know what all it have to do with Russia, but I'm just saying, good or bad, I'm just saying something about that energy that's been here. Okay? This also be pregnant with an idea. And bear elements, elements keep coming up too. But elephants, so this could be Republicans. Like I said, this would be a mixed group of people that can get along with each other. And all the oxen feared them and were affrighted at them and began to bite with their teeth and to devour and to gore. We keep talking about this gore energy, and Al Gore popping back on the scene ain't no motherfucking coincidence. And to gore their horns. Remember we pulled that card just the other night with the lady was standing there in the middle and she had those horns of that long horn. It's a lot of images that we pulled with horns sitting on the ground in the front. Also, somebody trying to grab somebody by the horns. This may even be somebody that got an oxen or a bull, or this could be the head Taurus in the, because I feel like it's Taurus for some reason. And this might be somebody that got off Taurus by the horns. This may be a masculine energy that dipped off and got into some shit. And that bitch got you by the balls or by the horns to win at all costs. So the real bull will have to bow her head or something and allow that masculine to come back after fucking up. But he may not even want to come back because he might be all whipped. Been so long. But there's some bitches that are gonna have to leave this planet. They've been warned to back off from here. It might be some bitches that need to leave this planet. We got the subconscious, the 𝘠𝑦𝘢𝘢. Again, I don't know. I always look at this as like this pearl, these two black energies, or these that got all these eyes on it, watching this lady while she's writing and stuff, stealing her ideas and shit, coming and stealing her jewelry out of her house and shit. Excuse me, they keep saying you battling your higher and lower self, but yeah, this could be, again, the me, and then the tethered me. But we have power here, Toni Morrison. And we have rebellion. This is somebody that's supposed to be stuck in this well or something like this. Well wishes, I'm even hearing. With these two trees, the scenery is right here in my backyard. It's rumored that this great oak tree did have a lynching or something happen on it. It might be something in the water. So be careful if you have well water like we do. All right. But we got this 7 of something here. Okay. Wands or whatever this is. Missiles or arrows. Okay. And this is Sagittarius energy. Possibly somebody is right on target with something. All right. Or doing target practice. Again, it kind of go back to what I wrote on Instagram the other day. To grab the sag and hold them steady. Aim when you're ready. Yeah. Yeah, and gore their horns. So this must be this energy of the lions also energy. Because again, the chattel in the world card is the slave or Slavic race. The lions is where, in my broken wheel card, the devil is down there with the lions. So again, something or someone is with security, but it's the wrong one, possibly. They got the copycat bitch that might even be a bitch. You know what I'm saying? Being sheltered and protected. See, there's something about the communication between me and these gods, or me and these entities, or me and these individuals that's been severely blocked. So this may even be these people like in their masculine or brutish energy, and they may be like, oh, she ain't listening or whatever, this ain't working or something like this, but it's something lost. I already told you when these bitches contaminated you that it was gonna block us. It's what God said in the Bible. Don't worship them idols. Don't worship them idols. Once you do, they're gonna make you dislike me or hate you. It's gonna be, and we're gonna just see. It just is what it is. I know I'm not a bad person. And then they made laws and doctored up documents to make sure that the masculine energies can't come back in, because these bitches know, but they get everything from me, and I don't give a fuck. I still say it because I know what I'm talking about, and I know they're not gonna win in the end. They're gonna start fighting amongst each other and killing each other. It's just like the mob or some shit like this. It is the way it's gonna happen. People think I ain't street smart because I ain't out there, motherfucker. I know. So they devoured the oxen, and behold, all the children of the earth began to tremble and quake before them and to flee from them. Told you. Let's see what the cards say. All right, that's 86. So this might be this energy, like all eternal on them. Oh, you better not say this. God wants you to calm down. Bitch, I'm telling you, if God wanted to tell me something, he could tell me. And if he ain't able to tell me, then that means that God ain't for me, is it? It may be for you, bitch, because you a covetous whore. A witch, a warlock. Wicked witches need to be devoured. The good white witches or the good witches should not be. What they've done is done it in reverse. They killed off the pure witches, the good witches, and they kept the filthy ones. The filthy bitches. Because chemistry don't lie. All right. Again, somebody might be about to travel. I found these little cards or whatever. Y'all know I like vintage things. I'm like, wait a minute. I got to get them. I got to get them. I think I got these when I was with my daughter a while back. Or maybe she even bought, because she like children's stuff too. Baby stuff. With her little grown ass. So, one of us got them, but I'm using them. We might use them for different purposes. Oh, we got the lion out here. Oh, lemonade. Or when life gives you lemons. Y'all, wait a minute. Is this about to be fun? Hold on. Somebody don't like me. Oh, see, but this is the annoying part of me. This is that part of me. That's that part of me. You don't always get this part of me, but this is that part of me. You know what I'm saying? This made me back when I was a teenager and I used to get on everybody's nerves because I played too much. I was like class clown energy. But I also feel like one of these masculines might have been the class clown energy too. So we got a bus stop here. Yeah, somebody about to travel. Okay? Right? Somebody might be taking their time, you know, slow. What are these, the little Tweedledees? Okay? Somebody might be taking their time, but somebody about to be traveling. All right? Something about ice cream here. Or two, it takes two, baby. Me and you. So somebody might be about to ride something out alone here. Okay? I feel like somebody's very sad about this. I feel like I'm sad about this because it's really meant to be. If whatever it is, it can't be replaced. I feel like also a masculine just wanted to test the waters and he just fell quickly. Like, again, that's why I say I can't do it with no weak energy, because that's exactly what that is. It's like the first thing you get when you out the gate, you think that's it. And somebody said, yes, it was intent. One of these bitches came on this morning, lonely lane or something like this. Talking about some, yeah, it was intentional. Like, these bitches don't know when they sideways speak like that I know what you're talking about and I know who you're talking to. So somebody intentionally is setting up somebody's man to fuck somebody else so that they can get hooked on them. But it's not the same. And he know it, but because he is the way he is, he will just go on and go with it probably still. Or he may just do the right thing. All right? We got the police, so I'm hearing Mr. Officer. Oh, okay, y'all. I don't know. It might be a diamond in the rough, or again, this might be red flags. Oh, hell no, y'all. Hold on. Look, this is, okay, these are my favorite. This may be red flags, y'all. To not go underneath somebody's blanket. People is doing the worst things. People is doing the worst things, y'all. People is doing the worst damn things. Somebody is not going to be sweet with nobody no more. That shit is upside down here. Somebody is going to see something for what it is. All right? It may be even you. You know, like I said, I always get the wrong end of the stick. But I said, the more the shit hurt, the harder the bump on my head or whatever, the larger it grows and the harder it hurts, the more I feel like whatever the fuck this is, I can't wait. I can't wait. I can't wait to the end game. I can't wait. Because it's even giving me like a whooping stick or a King of Wands energy. Oh, it's even making me go back into like the movements in the 70s and stuff like that with the police in their beating sticks or their whooping sticks. And it made me think about, again, today with American women, the sweet potato pie version, dealing with these King of Wands energies or Knight of Wands energies or Page of Wand energies coming in with forms of abuse, targeting and abuse. Look, women, that's what I'm saying. People in the likeness of you, but they wasn't really you. That's what these resets are. These are minions. Whether we're talking about women like a woman that with a womb, or we're talking about women meaning individuals that come from a different place. All right? Or even women could be considering the women that were already, the people that were already here that the men cleaved on to when they came here. But again, let's think about that. There was, when, I can't remember what year it was, 1619 or 1620, when the first so-called European or so-called white women supposedly came over here. The first small group of women. You see what I'm saying? So, but we know women mean, that's why I got it here. Woman, man, and child. Same thing with men in law. I think in the law dictionary and in etymology, it can mean, or he, okay? He can mean she, he, or, you know, it can mean any form, like male, a man, woman, or child, okay? And we got the women. I'm telling you, what did I just say? Look at y'all. Water. Hold on, what the heck just fell? Hold on. Oh, okay. So we got water. So again, this is the people, water energy. This could be water signs. This could be also, you know, people that are from the waters, islands or otherwise, okay? All right, we got Snuffleupagus. Somebody's name might start with an S here. I know mine does. Okay. Oh my goodness, why are these falling like this? Oh my goodness, we got the Magician here. All right. We got the Magician. All right. Like somebody's tweeting somebody's horn or something, squeezing somebody's horn, or, you know, you see how this group is? They're tooting each other's horns or something like this, okay? That's what these people could be doing in some type of celebration. These hoes could be doing this, all right? Somebody could be thinking, because you think like your eye, you're all you can see, or this eye could be talking about your eye, the sun, like the eye of Horus energy. This also could be people looking at you. You off on your own, chilling, minding your business, walking through the grass and shit, and you got all this whole ice cream stacked on here, and they're like, how you gonna have all that ice cream? And you looking like, where? You motherfuckers wasn't worried about when you had all that ice cream, and you was sitting here trying to block me out from my own shit. So I got all these scoops. You know what I'm saying? I got all these scoops. Yeah, it's mine. This might even be a masculine energy, like, yeah, I got all these scoops, but you see how they all about to fall on top of his damn head. Look, we got a king, y'all, opening up, but he think he gonna keep somebody trapped in this box and open up the safe. This might be somebody that be out in public like, nah, I don't want that, fuck that, man, I ain't dealing with that. And really, he gonna have your ass locked up in some kind of space here. You know, it better be decorated nicely too, motherfucker, okay? We got somebody putting on a performance here, some kind of unicycle energy or some shit like this, okay? This is Count Dracula, all right? In reverse, that motherfucker could be counting some kind of money. He might be on the way to the bank, or was on the way to the bank. Somebody think they schooling somebody and they need to shut the fuck up. It's like somebody don't even want somebody to be even at the bus stop, y'all. Somebody trying to deny somebody access to some type of learning, transformation, information, or some shit like this. All right? We got, I'm looking for the man in the mirror, asking him to change his ways. Like I said, these are people that can probably do it, but you can't do it, but you're getting charged because you're getting attacked because you're doing what you can do. It's like the woman, the beggared, or the poor woman in the Bible, or the one. I always wonder why. When we do get a woman, it can't even be a privileged lady or a prominent woman. It got to be a beggared. She got to be this. She got to be that. All right. And I would say, hell, all the whatever abundance that somebody's taken from me and spread throughout the world, what else do I have to give? You know what I'm saying? You could teach a man to fish, right? You could give him the motherfucking fish, or you could teach him how. People get mad because I talk about people thinking it's a good thing if you go and just give somebody, of course, if you have something on you or whatever, you give somebody something off the street. But there's other ways that can be woven into society to help these people on the long run and help them in different ways. People feel good because they dropped a couple of coins in the tin can or something. You know what I'm saying? Or they donated to some kind of the Red Cross or something, only to find out that the food is still sitting there from Hurricane Katrina, probably in some warehouse all spoiled up, and stacks of money and shit that was supposed to be going somewhere, and it's still sitting there, allegedly. It's just them to give you the perception that somebody's helping out or wants to help, when really in one whop some shit could be done. So again, we got the city dump, so somebody might be trying to dump something out here. Somebody might be dumping stuff in the damn landfill here, okay? To get rid of some evidence or something. This shit look like this could be some evidence here. This broken mirror. I don't know. All right, look at this bear. He got a little cut in his stomach. This could be something. This could be something. All right? And I don't even know. This came from the thrift store, y'all. So this probably some tea or something. I hope it's not blood. But something is closed. Some door is closed. You hear me? A doorway is closed. It still look a little open, but it's closed. All right? Somebody might be underground energy or something like this. Is danger here, okay? Sometimes I feel like people be playing in the energy to get a certain outcome. And I know a lot of heifers been playing in my energy, but it's cool. Because it's going to be what it's going to be at the end of the fucking day. Yeah, they may be more powerful witches, but it really doesn't matter to me when I'm in my God energy. You see what I'm saying? All right? It's dealing with that inner alchemy. You don't even have to do what these people are doing. Shit it just happens. Spontaneous combustion and shit like that. All right. So again, these brothers may be at odds here. Two brothers here. Ernie and Bert, y'all know they was always arguing. I used to love them scenes with them about to go to bed or whatever. So somebody might be arguing. There might be something about an urn here, or somebody's, a death here, or somebody supposedly, it might be two brothers arguing about where to put the father or the mother's urn or ashes here. Okay. Y'all, listen here. Listen here. You saw it here. You saw it here. You saw it here. Okay? Let's see what the fuck we talking about. Yeah, I remember these. Okay. Let's go ahead and reiterate. We got these women. I'm gonna leave these women out just in case we do something with them later. All right, but let me move this out the way. Let's see. I'm getting a little bit excited, actually. See what the fuck we talking about. It's just one of them days, y'all. It's one of them days. Okay. So let's see what we talking about. All right. This could be past, present, or future. Okay. Go ahead and just take it where it resonates. Dang, a lot of these cards came out in reverse down here. Okay. Yeah, these could be hoes squeezing on, you know what. People can't stand me. I bet they can. Oh my goodness. But it's almost like the annoyingness, of seeing how people been wasting somebody's time all this time, playing around, trying to bring destruction and devastation. Goodness, come on now. Misleading, lying, prolonging, playing around. I love you. Oh, but I never really liked you. But you know what I'm saying. But I do. What are we talking about? I guess they don't have to be perfect. I guess, because I'm trying to, yeah, they don't have to be perfect. Let's just keep them out here real quick. All right. Okay. So, all right. Ew. What's going on, man? You know what? No, I'm not going to do it this way. I'm not. Hold on a second. I need to put the fan on, open up the door. Okay. So we got temperance out here. All right. And then I'm going to go ahead and come back. All right, y'all. I'm going to come back and just do another clean break with this video. I need to get something to drink. All right. Bye.